Good afternoon, my name is Josh Avenden and you're watching Josh's Happiness. As you know, I'm an electrician, so I only own a screwdriver, a pair of cutters and a hammer in my toolkit. Today I'm going to need a jigsaw and a chop saw, so I'm going to go up to my dad's farm and I'm going to get those off him to borrow them for the next phase of this van build. Sorted. So chop saw, jigsaw and all my other tools and stuff that are already in there. Let's do it. Right, stuff's here. Van's all insulated, as you can now see. So I've just done a quick condensation check to see if there was any moisture. Nothing, there's no moisture whatsoever. So this stuff really is the stuff to use. Thank you for the person that recommended that down in the comments. I should have done a bit more research. Now I have done a bit of research now and I found out that the most common problem with these vans obviously is the moisture, condensation. You exhale air, warmer air holds more moisture than colder air. Therefore, when the warmer air hits the colder surface, it turns into water droplets, it produces water droplets, it condensates. So basically what people say you're meant to do is you ventilate the van as much as you can. Now I'm not going to. The reason I'm not going to is because I'm going to be on the road pretty much every day, if not every other day. So I'm only going to have probably 5 stint hours of not ventilating the van, I suppose, like when I'm sleeping or whatever. So the idea is that if it does start getting condensation and I do notice that maybe it's getting a little bit musty, then I'll put like a roof vent in. What Benny, Mr. Rustic, recommended is like put a vent higher up on the outside of the van and then a vent lower down on the inside of the van on the walls, and then basically what happens is the air will be able to circulate through the walls and then dry out any condensation if it forms in there. I might do that at a later date, I might not, I haven't decided yet. As well, people recommend a vapor barrier, which is like plastic cellophane really, but I'm not going to do that either, because the cons of that is sometimes if there's any moisture in there or there's any gaps where the moisture can get in, the moisture will stay in the walls and you won't be able to get rid of it and you essentially rot the van inside out. So I'm basically just going to put my Celotex on, I'm going to board it up and I'm just going to hope for the best. Let's do it. Right, today's job. I'm going to batten out the inside of the walls with some of this stuff so I can stagger up the pallet boards so they're not like full length. That way it looks a little bit more authentic, and then I'm going to Celotex the gaps in. Turns out the jigsaw I picked up, well, this thing is broken. It doesn't work, so I'm going to have to do it with a handsaw. I don't do woodwork all that often. I just realised that's going to be loads of effort doing that with a wood saw. The chop saw I have has like 45 degrees in it, so I'm going to do it like that. camera's almost run out of battery now, so there's no point in making any more video. I think you get the idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm battening so I can stagger the boards at smaller lengths, and then I'm insulating in between the gaps with the Celotex. My next video will be the pallet boards. There's no point in me making another video about all this stuff because I think you get the idea. So the next video will be fitting the pallet boards and then maybe a bit of firing them up, if not building the floor in the bottom. So my name's Josh Ovenden, you're watching Josh's Happiness, and this is the 5th video on my van conversion. Thank you very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because the YouTube algorithm has changed and I need them thumbs ups. In fact, all YouTubers need those thumbs up, so whatever channels you watch, just make sure you give them a big old thumbs up so that their YouTube channel gets promoted the same amount as all the big ones, I suppose. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on Tuesday maybe. See you later.